Welcome to Everyday English Podcast. Hello, and welcome back to the Everyday English Podcast. I'm Anna.
And I'm Mark. Hi, everyone. We're so happy you're here with us today. How you doing, Anna?
I'm doing great, Mark. I'm feeling really good today. A little sleepy, but good.
Sleepy? Why sleepy?
Well, last night I was trying to sleep, but my neighbor was playing loud music. I could hear the bass through the wall for an hour.
Oh, no, that's the worst. So you heard your neighbor's music?
Exactly. I heard it, but I didn't want to listen to it.
Wait. That is a perfect example. That's actually our topic for today.
Really? Oh, perfect. Yes. Today we are talking about two very important English verbs, listen to and hear.
Yes, these words can be confusing for learners because they're both about, ears. They're both about sound, but the meaning is different. We are going to help you understand the difference today.
Yes. By the end of this episode, you will know exactly when to say I hear you and when to say I am listening to you. So let's get started.
Okay, Anna, let's start with an easy question. What is the main difference if you had to explain it in one sentence?
In one sentence. Okay, hearing is something your body does naturally. It's not a choice. But listening is something you choose to do. It's an action you take.
Ah, that's so good. Hear equals your ears are working. Listen equals your brain is working.
That's perfect. Your ears are working versus your brain is working. I love that. Let's break it down.
Let's start with hear. We use hear for sounds that come into our ears. We don't control it. It just happens.
Right. For example, right now, I can hear the air conditioner. I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not thinking about it, but the sound is there. My ears catch it.
Yes. Or when you were walking outside, you might hear birds singing, or you might hear cars on the street. You don't have to try.
Good examples. And grammar point, Mark, important grammar point.
Oh yes, important. We do not use hear with continuous tenses, usually. You don't say, I am hearing a noise. You say,
I hear a noise.
yes, I hear a noise. I hear music. Can you hear me? It's a state verb. It describes a state, not an action you are doing right now.
Perfect. Okay, so that's hear. Now let's talk about listen.
Listen is different. This is active. This is when you pay attention, you focus on the sound, you want to understand it.
And here's the secret for all our learners. You have to say listen to. It's a phrasal verb. Listen to.
Listen to. You cannot say listen music. That is a very common mistake. It's wrong.
Yes, you must say I listen to music. I listen to the teacher. Please listen to me.
Let's do a little mini scenario to show the difference. Anna, imagine you are in a coffee shop.
Okay, I love coffee shops. I'm getting a latte.
Great. So you are in line. There are people talking. The coffee machine is making noise. There is quiet music playing. You are just waiting. You are not paying attention to anything special.
Okay, so in this situation, I can hear the people talking. I can hear the machine. I can hear the music. It's all background noise. My ears are hearing it.
Exactly. But now your friend walks in. She sits down with you and says, Anna, I have to tell you something important.
Oh, okay. Now I will lean in. I will focus. I will not think about the coffee machine. I will listen to my friend.
Yes, you are now actively listening to her. You are paying attention with your brain. The other sounds, you still hear them a little, but you are not listening to them.
That's a great example. Let's practice some sample conversations, simple ones.
Good idea. Okay, scenario 1. A family dinner. A child is talking to his mom.
Mom, mom, mom.
Yes, honey, I hear you. I can hear your voice, but I'm not listening. Please wait until I finish this email. Then I will listen to you.
Poor kid, but it's a perfect example. She hears the sound, but she isn't listening yet.
Exactly. Scenario 2. Two friends, Ben and Sarah, are at a concert.
Oh, a concert. Fun.
Ben says, "Wow, the band is so loud. I can hear them from the parking lot."
And Sarah says, "Stop talking. I want to listen to this song. It's my favorite."
Perfect. The sound is everywhere, so you hear it, but to enjoy it, you have to actively listen.
Okay, I think it's time for a quick quiz for our listeners. Just a little check. Ready?
Ready.
Situation. You are at home. It's very quiet. Suddenly, you notice a dripping sound from the kitchen. Do you say, "I am listening to the water drip," or "I hear water dripping"?
What do you think? The answer is,
I hear water dripping. You didn't choose to pay attention. It just entered your ears. Good job if you got that right.
this is going so well. Anna, should we give them some tips and talk about common mistakes?
Definitely. Let's do it. Mark, what is the number one mistake you hear from learners?
The number one mistake, definitely forgetting the to with listen. I hear I like listen music so often.
Yes, it's a very common mistake. So our first tip, always use to after listen when there is an object.
Can you explain that when there is an object?
Sure, an object is the thing you are listening to, the music, the person, the podcast. For example, I'm listening to the podcast. You can't just say, "I'm listening podcast." The to connects the action to the thing.
Got it. Tip number 2. Remember, hear is for results, listen is for the activity.
Can you give us an example of that?
Yes. If you go to a big conference, you might say, "I went to the speaker, but I didn't hear him. He was too quiet."
Right, the result was bad. You didn't hear the sound.
But you might also say, "I went to the speaker, but I didn't listen to him. I was too tired."
So in that case, you heard his voice, the sound entered your ears, but your brain was off. You weren't paying attention. You didn't listen. That's great.
Tip number 3. We often use hear with news or information. For example, "Did you hear the news about the storm?" Or "I hear you're getting a new job."
Oh, that's a good point. We don't say, "I listened to the news" in that way. You listen to the news report on the radio, but you hear the information.
Exactly. "I heard it on the radio this morning." That's perfect English.
And one more tiny tip. In spoken English, we sometimes say, "I hear you" to mean "I understand you."
Yes, good tip. If a friend is telling you about a problem, you can say, "Yeah, I hear you. That's really difficult."
It means "I understand your feelings." It's not about the sound, it's about understanding.
This is great stuff. Let's move to the practice and recap section. Let's go nice and slow so everyone can repeat.
Perfect. Listeners, you can repeat after us, or just listen. Let's practice the key phrases.
Okay, first phrase. I'll say it, then you repeat. Phrase 1. I can hear the rain.
Phrase 2. Please listen to me.
Phrase 3. Did you hear that noise?
Phrase 4. I am listening to music.
Great. Now let's do a full recap of the meaning. Anna, can you give us the simple summary one more time?
Gladly. Hear is passive. It happens to you. You don't control it. It's for sounds in the background. I hear a siren outside. Listen to is active. You choose to do it. You focus. I am listening to this podcast to learn English.
Beautiful. And remember the grammar. Hear plus object. I hear the bell. Listen plus to plus object. I listen to the bell.
Perfect. So everyone, how are you feeling? More confident?
I hope so. We are so happy you practiced with us today.
We really are. Learning a language is a journey. Some days you feel like you understand everything, and other days you might mix up hear and listen, and that is totally okay.
Yes, the most important thing is to keep practicing every single day.
Exactly. Listen to English music, but really listen to the words. Hear English in movies and try to understand.
Great advice. Now, before we go, we have a small favor to ask.
Yes, if you enjoyed this episode of the Everyday English Podcast, please hit that subscribe button. It helps us so much.
And if you found this explanation helpful, give us a like, and we would love to read your comments. Tell us, what is something you hear right now, and what is something you are listening to these days?
We will read the comments. We love hearing from you. See what I did there? Hearing from you?
Very good, very good.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Remember, every day is a chance to learn something new. Keep practicing your English every day.
Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.
See you next time.